All right, and today I am going to show you how to make a hand scrubber for your kitchen. So this is tulle that I got at Walmart. Actually, it's from Walmart, but I got it at a thrift store for $1. So yeah, you can get this at craft stores. You can also get it at Walmart right there. And what you're going to do, open this up. All right, so with this tool, what I like to do is I like to cut in the middle of this. And when I get these, I only use them for scrubbies. I don't use them for anything else. So I just cut all the way down to the tube that's on there or that it's wrapped on. So I just take a razor blade and I just cut all the way around, all the way to the little cardboard tube that's in the center there. And then you have your two pieces that are separate like that. So I'm just going to be working with one of them. And what I'm going to start with is start with this 6 millimeter. I'm just going to do a slip knot. I'm going to chain 4. And see how that is, going together to make a nice size strand there. So I've got my chains. I'm going to connect to the slip stitch into the first chain that you made. And then we made a little ring there. We're going to be working into that ring. So I'm going to chain 2, and we're going to do 16 double crochets in that ring that we made. And I finished my 16 double crochets, and I'm just going to slip stitch into the top of the first double crochet. I'm going to chain 2, and this does not count as a double. I'm going to work 2 double crochets in each stitch all the way around. We've completed our round. I'm going to slip stitch into the first double crochet. And we are all set with this piece. I'm going to cut my yarn. I made a chain, 1 chain there. I cut my tool here. I'm going to pull that all the way through, tighten that knot. And that one side is done. You're going to make 2 of these, and I'll meet you back here when your second one is complete. And when you've completed your second circle here, do not cut your tool. We're going to use that to connect these 2 pieces together. So I'm going to put wrong sides together like this. And I'm going to slip stitch all the way around. I'm going to, you could grab the two back loops if you wanted to. Should be this one and this one. Sorry, the two back loops there, or to the back of each piece, the ones that are closest together. You could do that, or you could go through all of them together. I'm going to go through both loops for both of these. I'm going to slip stitch into that one and into each stitch all the way around. Just slip stitching both sides together all the way around. And I'll meet you back here when we get all the way around. I finished going all the way around. I did push all of the, you can see them in there, all the ends inside of this scrubby. So all my ends are right inside. They're loose inside. I did not tie them in because there's no need to do that. So I'm going to chain one there. And I'm going to chain one more just for a little extra security there. And I'm pulling those chains really tight when I'm doing them. I've got two chains right there that I've pulled really tight. I'm going to snip my yarn. I'm going to pull that through. It's nice and snug. And then what I'm going to do is put my hook through this piece here and go up to where that tail is. I'm going to grab the tail. I'm going to pull it back through the piece here and just hide that tail in there. And that is your dish scrubber. It's really nice and rough, and that will get, you'll get a lot of use out of this. It wears really well, and then you just pop this in the washer when you do a load of laundry, and it comes out nice and clean, and it's reusable. And that is what I use for a pan scrubber or dish scrubber. So I hope you had fun with me today. I can't wait to have you join me again for another project, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.